Hi everyone, welcome for this EverChest video. I'm Panda Marasha and we are going to do today a spender guide, so we will see which offer are worth it and which are not worth it. But first, a bit of advice: don't spend for competitions. If you spend to compete, this is an open door to spend out of control. You need to spend for what makes you happy to have and for yourself above all. Then I strongly advise to determine a budget that you can use. It could be a monthly budget, a weekly budget, a daily budget, doesn't matter, as long as you have a clear budget fixed for the game. And then when you make a transaction, you note it. You write it down on a paper somewhere and you deduct it from your budget. It makes the spending a real, and it's much easier to track down your spending that way and to not put yourself into trouble. So we will go in the order. So the first top-up offer is really good. For $1, you have some great things. Here is good offer too. $1 for 5, it's a good value. Then it's still good value. $1 for 5 again is great. Everything that is 1 for 4 or above is good value. You can have, I will show you later, 1 for 10 at most. That's an excellent offer. That's the best offer in the game. But 1 for 5 is a really good value, so this first top up are really worth it. It's good to get a good start in the game. So you can go for this one without any issue. Then you have the value pack. Value pack is very expensive. If you take them all, it's $30 every week, but it has good value. We can't say otherwise. It really have a good value, but it's very expensive and it's not necessarily a priority item to accelerate. So it would be for high budgets, right? Low or medium budget will not go for it. It's too expensive, but high budget can take it. It's good value. Then you have the monthly pass. So this one, the monthly pass, you have to renew it every month. It has good value and it gives you some privilege that are not bad. It's quality of life and it's unbeatable in terms of diamond. So if your goal is to buy diamonds, then both monthly paths are really good for it. This one also gives some more privilege. And then you have the EverPass, which doesn't need to be renewed. It's not a monthly thing, it's for life. So you buy it once, it's expensive, but once you bought it, you have all this privilege, quality of life, and every day you will receive 200 diamonds and some ticket for experience and gold. And it's really quickly add up over time. So if you plan to play the game for several months or more, then it's really worth it. And the longer you play, the more value it has per dollar. So Everpass is a really good investment. I strongly recommend it. And the monthly pass, yeah, if you want gems, it's really good. And if you can afford it in your budget, then you should definitely take it. So then we have fund. Fund have various stages. It can go up to 5 different stages. And when you unlock something here, it's only worth for one stages. So you have to unlock every stages one by one. They have uneven value. As example, level fund is really good for jams. Main food is excellent for invitations. But chest level fund, it's not a priority to accelerate. So even though it has a good value in terms of how many items you get per dollar, it's not necessarily a priority for you, right? So you need to choose what is a priority for you, what is not, and then based on that, you make your decision to go for the fund or not. They are expensive, but they have really good value. So if you can afford it, they're worth it, definitely. But if you're low budget, you will not be able to unlock all the fund. So maybe you can put yourself a routine, like I unlock 1 or 2 funds per month, and over time you will unlock them all. They are worth it. They are definitely worth it. Then you have the 7 days nothing daily challenge. So daily challenge, you have advanced reward right there, and for $15 you get some goodies. It's not it's not insane. Like it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Like the value is decent, but it's really expensive. So it's really only for high budget. Like an high budget will take it because there are some good stuff there. And you have for your money, right? But it's not game changing. It's not something lower budget will take because it's really on the line between great offer and may offer. It's kind of on the frontier. So yeah, not something you may necessarily take. Here there's nothing. Event is something you will not play a whole lot when you are free player or low spender. I mean, this is more for higher budget, and you can see that the more expensive the pack is, and the less piece you get for dollar. So as an example, if you take the $1, you have 6 piece per dollar, but if you spend $5, you only have 20 piece, which is 4 piece per dollar. So you go from 6 to 4, and it will keep go down that way. The higher up you purchase, and the less pieces you get, and all events work the same. So it's better to calculate what you want and use the daily limit to buy the cheapest road to your goal. But that's really for high budget. Low budget don't play this event, or maybe you take just the $1 package per day and you play with that. But other than this, it's expensive, right? Then when you start to open chest, you will have a little treasure event that will pop up, and these treasure are usually the highest value of the game. Like it really gives you a ton for cheap. So the issue is that you don't control what it sells you. So as an example, today I have Ancient Marrow, which is not worth to accelerate. So obviously I won't buy it. But you can have invitation, you can have crystal ball, you can have all kind of item that pop up. And if you want to accelerate what is offered to you, usually they have the best offer in the game. It can go up to $1 to 10 summoning item. And even when you go down, the $5 pack will also be high value. It's usually 144, even above that, and so on. So treasury is the highest value in the entire game. You don't have better offer than that. Then you have pack that you trigger when you perform actions in the game, such as recruiting your hero or upgrading gear or so on. So not everything is worth accelerate as usual, but it has good value on the first purchase, like $1 for 5 items is good value, so you can go for this one. But then once you buy that, it will increase to free. The first offer will be $3 for 10 items, which is $1 for free summoning item, and that's really May offer, so you don't want it. So you only buy the $1 one, and then you wait for it to reset back to the $1 for 5 that you can buy again. Aside from that, it's not worth it, it's too expensive. Custom pack appear on Wednesday and Saturday. It's the same thing as the previous pack. The $1 is worth it. You have 144 item plus goodies. That is good value. Then once you already go to $5, it's not worth it. It's made too expensive. Like it would be barely a little more than 2 items per dollar. It's way too expensive. So you only buy the $1 pack and then you let it go. That's the way to do. And then you have a Goblin Bank. So I believe it's every 3 day. So you have one offer at some point that is $3 for 450k gold, which I believe is worth it because gold is really hard to come by. And then the second offer is $5 for 600 gold, 600,000 gold, and that is not worth it. It's too expensive. So you only buy the first one and then you let it go. So as you can see, more often than not, you spend little amount per little. It's a lot of microtransactions that are the most rewarding, and the more you spend, the highest value dollar is the package, the less you get. So it's better to spend a lot of little transactions than one big one. I hope you'll find this video useful, and I see you guys later. Bye bye.